Hello everybody, Mansky here. Welcome to WAF. Now this is a survival game that a lot of you have probably heard of before. It used to be like a free-to-play demo. You can play on GitHub or, not GitHub, but itch.io. But now they release it on Steam as a full-on release game. So I figured why not take a look at it, do a little walkthrough series on it, because I did play this game a lot in my spare time. So I figured why not do a walkthrough like series on this game to help you guys get the basics and just play for the game with you guys. So we're gonna start a new award. There's creative, which is like creative mode for like Minecraft and stuff. Peaceful as well, where enemies are almost non-existent. Easy is relatively easy. Hard is really game is really hard. You can't respawn with the help of friends. I'm gonna play on normal just because. Maybe if we're feeling, maybe if the series does well, we'll do a hard mode one. But there's a couple of things that made hard mode even harder than normal mode. Nobody can join. Yeah, we're gonna call it YouTube board. Just so I know what we're gonna be using. YouTube board. All right. Let's hop into it, shall we? Alright, so when you spawn, you just get a hook in this 4x4 raft. And the idea is you have to collect items to help you get more of your raft, essentially. They're always simple concepts, but sometimes simplest concepts make it for a good video game, you know? Sometimes even the simplest concepts work out to be fun, you know? So we have thatch. You can pick up a bunch of different objects like thatch, wood, palm leaves. I don't know what people like to call it thatch. Some people like to call it just palm leaves. Plastic is another one we're going to be collecting a whole lot of. Wood is especially useful early game. You can also pick up barrels. Sometimes barrels can hold stone, scrap metal, and even some food. So we want to keep out for those as well. You also have your inventory as well. There's food and water. There's the other selection, tools, weapons, equipment. Gotta collect this stuff. Yeah, you have to really be on top of collecting stuff in this game, so you have to do a lot of that. Okay. Pick up that. There's equipment, resources, navigation, and decorations. There's all sorts of stuff. We get into those later. But one thing, so I'm going to show you the important things to make first. So, for one, you're probably wondering how do we expand our raft. Well, we're going to need the building hammer. To make the building hammer, we need to get rope, which you can use from palm leaves. And you can make yourself a building hammer. We're going to put that in this slot. I can put in slot 3, so it's easy. And now we can expand the raft. Let me collect a few more resources though. There's eventually upgrades that you can get to make this less annoying. Like you have to constantly get resources. You have to pick and choose. Like you have to pick and choose sometimes like what resources are more important. Eventually you will get upgrades for nets and stuff. I'll show those that automatically collect resources that float by your raft. So that's really somewhat handy. But yeah, we're gonna expand our raft like this. You don't want to keep in mind where the middle is, because that's where the resources really spawn, is where the middle part of the raft is. So you want to keep our eye out on the middle. You don't want to go one end to like this end. Plus the resources usually form from the middle, so it's hard to explain. So, but that's just how it works in this game. Now you may notice there's also a shark floating around the water. Not only does the shark keep you from, well, swimming in the water, picking up resources. Oh, there's iron as well. Okay, we'll explain about irons later on as well. But the shark, he will constantly try to attack your raft as well, every now and again. Yeah, that happens too. And you need to get a spear. That's the only way you can get him off your raft, and you have to repair it. So, yeah, eventually you will get upgrades that keep the shark permanently off your raft. But yeah, This could be a long way before we can get that. But there's also an island. Islands usually spawn like every now and again, and you get. And it was a very important early game. I'm just gonna say that right now. We're gonna need a lot of islands early game, because that's how you get the ending of this game. You have to go visit islands. So yeah. Also boxes as well. Like there's barrels and boxes. The barrels tend to have less stuff than the boxes, and boxes tend to have more stuff than the barrels. So boxes are really important. And there goes the shark, right on cue. Let's make a wooden spear. You can also just, if you need a desperate resource, you can just do that to make it. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough, and the shark ate that piece of the raft, unfortunately. At least now I'm prepared. I got my spear now, so we're more prepared now than ever, huh? Okay. So here's a box. It looks something like this, an equate. And we got a beat from that. That's actually pretty useful. You're gonna find out why in a minute. Now it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to stop off by this island. And it could go on it for a little bit and then go back on your raft. But keep in mind, if your raft disappears, the island will disappear with it. No joke. That's literally how the game spawning planets are a little wonky, but we need to make a paddle because they don't want to hit this island actually. So let's make a paddle real fast, and we'll paddle around this island. You just can't paddle around it. Grab this barrel actually. I need the barrels. That thing will graze this island. We'll visit more islands later on, but for now we're gonna have to skip out on this first island because you want to make an anchor so that way you can keep your raft near it. But unfortunately, if you lose track of your raft, your game is pretty much over. Because that's how island spawns work. Islands will spawn near your raft, and your raft just disappears, and the island will disappear with it. So yeah. It's still hard to explain. The game, I'm not really the best at doing this walkthrough thing, but I want to try to experiment with new content because I really want this YouTube thing to work out. So, and my hook just broke. By the way, your tools will break over time, so I don't have any more plastic. That's just great. We also have a potato as well. Let me move the resources in here actually. Okay. Yep, I don't have a hook. Okay. Okay. We don't want to go swimming. You can go swimming, but it's not recommended that you do so. But if the shark constantly trying to eat you, so you also do have meters as well. You have a water and a hunger meter. I know they're looking desperately low. Okay, I need to get this resource because I need to go back to collecting resources and. Yeah, you also have a health bar, and the shark will constantly bite you like that, so be careful of that. So, here's got a new hook. The health will regen over time, but it does take a while for it to happen. The more food and water I think you have, the faster your health bar regens, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's a thing. You can get health upgrades that heal you right away, but to those as well. But what we need is a water purifier, which you can find right here. Simple purifier, and that will purify water for us to use, because you don't want to drink salt water. That's the last thing you want to do, because it makes you even more thirsty. So you don't want to drink that. So you need a lot of plastic for that to work. Okay, barrels can have plastic as well. We have a bunch of good stuff, but that barrel was not a good example of that. Okay, thanks, game. Alright. And what, also, when you don't dehydrate, you move really slowly, so that's another thing you want to focus on. Alright, there's a seagull. Seagulls are technically enemies too, but we're gonna get into them later, I guess. We'll get to seagulls later. They're technically an enemy, and they do something really nasty. It's really annoying, but we'll get to those later when we get to that, okay? Yes, you have enough to make a purifier, so let's put you right here for right now. You also acquire points as fuel. Now we need a cup. Requires full plastic, and voila, we now have water. Or a way of getting water. We don't have water yet, but hey. Progress. See what I mean? The shark always jumps at you at the worst time, but yeah, it took some damage. You can repair your raft as well, which I will show you how in a minute, but there's so many good resources. Yeah. Yeah, getting those nets will be really handy for us right now, but you also have to worry about food, so I'm probably going to make the food thing because then I have to end the video because I don't want my file, I don't want my recording to stop abruptly. That's like the worst thing. So yeah, you have this broken part of raft. It's 25 health. You can go to the repair section. Also other options. We'll get to these later, but what you want is repair. And you can repair your raft. There's also a foundation. You can also make triangular foundations if you really want to be fancy. I would do that. Wooden floor. We'll get to those later. This is what your foundation armor is really expensive, but that keeps the shark from constantly biting your raft. There's also a thawed foundation, which is like a slightly upgrade foundation. We'll get to those later as well. Again, I'm truly trying, like I said, this game gets really in depth, which is why I like it so much. It's simple, but it does get more complicated, which is what makes the simple game concept so good. Because, I don't know, I just love this game. I wanted to bring it to the channel for the longest time, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, we'll continue. So, we want to make a simple grill, and you can place that. Let's place that right here as well. That also requires wood. Now we need to make a fishing rod, which you can. That's not a fishing rod. This is a fishing rod. And what you want is to put this. Rearrange our inventory slightly. Now we can fish. We also bait, but we'll get into what the bait does later. So we'll get to that later. But we need to collect some fish. Hopefully we catch a big one, but not too big because we're getting to. I will explain. And we got a catfish, which we can't even eat because it does not fit here, of course. Does not fit. It's too big and fat. It does not fit on my simple grill. Alright, well, let's try this again. Catch us a big one. See, there's a lot of iron there, but we'll get diamonds later on. Next episode will probably be focusing on navigation and stuff. Because this episode's probably going to be on basics. I don't want a lucky cat. I need food. I can fit on the squirrel. I don't need a lucky cat. Okay. We got. Okay. Also you. Alright. A herring. I don't want to eat a herring. That's too small. I need just right fish. I make Goldilocks all over again. It's not too big, not too small, just right. Like a mackerel, that works. Okay, mackerel works, okay. So you put that on and it cooks up. You also make crop blocks as well, which I might make one just to end the video with. But I'm recording for about 20 minutes almost, so probably going to be where I end the video, but yeah. So you got the basics for survival right here now. We got water. We got some more. Oh, no. I accidentally hit that button, but we'll get to that later. Yes, I can show you that actually this episode, but I need to collect more fish because I need more food. I've been focusing on water a little bit too much, but I need to focus on food as well. So yeah, there's that. Salmon, stop giving me big fish. I need small fish. Or medium fish, if you will. It's like 3 tiers of fish. Or like the small fish is like the herring. Big fish is like the catfish and the salmon. There's medium fish like the mackerel. I'm not the best fishing. I'm not getting good fish right now, which is really annoying. I'm gonna stall. I gotta pick up you at least. I'm just having the worst possible luck in my life. Picking up just small and medium fish. Small and large fish. Okay, I'm no mackerel. That's okay. I can work with that. Okay. Blueprint. Oh. Oh, and right on cue, the shark attacks my raft. Okay. Oh, I can repel you as well. And we can eat my fish because I need to eat it before I start to starve. Alright, so now what we're going to want to make, we got blueprint for antenna. I'm going to show you the other thing, but I need to make a glow crop plot. I'm going to expand my raft a little bit more to accommodate the glow crop plot. So let's do that real fast. There we go, and we have a 4x4 raft. Not 2x2 anymore, but 4x4. Like good old Lego terms, I guess. Okay, let's cook you up. Well, drink more water. Now the crops do require water. If it's lucky enough to rain, it actually waters your crops. So it does require a little bit of wood, but I think it's worth it because it means we can now grow our own crops, like say beets. And the rain should automatically water it, so eat all fish. Yep, it does automatically water it. If it's not raining, you have to use this water, which is not ideal, so you want to take advantage of the rain as much as you can. Alright, so since we now got food, water, and a relatively easier way of getting food, I think it's time to end the video by doing one more thing, which is to check that little screen I accidentally put up on the screen, actually. I think we'll call it a day once we do that. We also got the second part, the receiver. So the antenna and receiver are really important because that's how you get to the story mode of this game, I guess is what you could call it. Which is this menu right here. If you want to catch the big one, just keep trying until you do. Yeah, but I don't have a big grill to eat it, so it doesn't really do much. So we have this little menu. This is like the story mode of the game. Your raft is your home, hook is your friend. If your raft breaks, patch it up. If your hook is lost, make another. This basically explains the main mode, and for Pete's sake, watch out for sharks. Okay. Oh, we need to make those nets. I might do a little bit of off-screen grinding in between each episode, if I can. If you guys want me to, I might do some off-screen grinding where I expand the raft more, but let me know if you guys want to see that or if you want me to record everything. Let's put the lucky cat up. I guess we'll use the lucky cat. You can go right there, I guess. Maybe you bring me luck, but maybe you'll bring me extra luck. Who knows? Luck is kind of subjective anyway, so who knows? It's gonna work. The fishing rod's about to break anyway. I've been catching a lot of small fish. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this episode. So let me actually I'm gonna try my best to grind, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. You know, all this good stuff. Tilapia, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to stay up to date. I'm going to try to be active a lot more on those platforms, Twitter and Instagram. Post more updates about my projects I'm working on and stuff, if you guys want me to. And until next time, game the max. So, that's it. Bye.